So y'all prepared for the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Prepared for the Olympics. She goes out there.
Mm-hmm.
It was her day, her moment.
Yeah.
Nailed it, right?
Easy.
Fairy tale. Bam.
Yeah.
Right? What was the pressure like for you going into
Dude,
your
I mean,
Because I felt like you was like, yes, and you were like, all right, it's on me now.
The double gold medal, but we could be the gold and silver or just gold.
yeah. No, bro. Like, I mean, to be honest, like when she won, I was so excited for her and so invested in that moment. Like, I didn't even have a single thought about what I was doing. Like, I was just excited. Even like that night, like we went and partied, went to the club with like got a booth with Noah, and then like every American athlete in the entire Olympics came, and like we partied really hard that night. And the next day we went and like did all our media stuff. We were both super hungover, and like I still wasn't even thinking about what I had coming up because I didn't want what I had coming up to take away from like the greatest moment of her life, right? But then like when we got home, like the first day we got home, I was feeling like a little sick, and I was like, this jet lag's really bad. And it kept getting worse. I was like, all right, something's wrong. So I like tested myself for sickness. Turns out I had COVID, and I spent like the next 5 days like bedridden, like super, super sick. And at that point, I was like, all right, this is bad. And every conversation I had was like, oh, pressure's on. Like you're saying, pressure's on. Like now, like you don't win. Like she's going to be the man of the house. Like you better figure this out. So like I knew the pressure was on, but it was more of just like, man, I know everything that I've done this year. Like I know how I've prepared. I know that I'm ready. And I was kind of at peace with the idea, like I can't control what anybody else does in this race. Like I just got to go do my thing, give it my best, and like whatever happens, happens.
So what happened? Because we watched the race. And it's like something woke up in you. And you was like, this mine. What was you thinking in that moment? Did you just go through your race pattern, or you like had a moment of clarity and you was like,
I got to go get this?
No, it was like, honestly, my coach and my team around me, like they had just told me exactly what was going to happen in the race. Like we had done race modeling, like running that first 250. And for me, like my strategy was run the easiest first 250 you can possibly run. Like get even by 300, and then like I was betting on myself that I wanted it more than anybody else there. So I was like, if I'm in the mix at 100 meters, like it's game on. So that was my strategy. Like run as easy as you can at 250, line it up by 3, and then let's go. Like let's see what happens. So
so he comes across the finish line.
You're waiting.
I'm screaming. Like I'm like blacked out at this point. Like my brain.
I got that earlier to scream.
No, when I saw him come off the 300 and how tall and how just upright and just chopping these boys down, I was like, oh, it's over. Like I knew it. I was already celebrating he was winning when I saw the form that came off the 300. And once he crossed that finish line and hearing our family behind us going crazy, everyone just shaking me. I was like, get off me, Hunter!
So get off me.
It was just, I just couldn't believe my eyes. And it wasn't ever a thought process like, oh my God, we both won gold. And like, it was not there. It was like, oh my gosh, Hunter just won. Hunter just won. Hunter won. Hunter won. And I kept on repeating that in my head. And it was insane. And we hugged for so long. I couldn't let go because I was just so freaking excited. I think we hugged longer than the race was happening. And it was one of the most beautiful moments I've ever watched of any sports, of track and field or anything.
So how did y'all celebrate your goal wins? Look, gotta keep it PG. Okay?
Keep it PG. Please.
We had a few beverages.
Beverages and baby oils and...
See, you're not keeping it PG, sir.
There was 1,000 bottles. Some of them were baby oil. You figure out what was what, all right? That's all I'm saying.
1,000 bottles is great.
No.
Was Diddy there?
No, Diddy was not. That's crazy, bro. I plead the fifth. But it was like, I don't know how many people were at the Olympics and then at the Paralympics.
Yeah.
But it was like the first time in my life where I felt like the Paralympics wasn't a plan B, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a secondary. Like she opened up the meet that day. You know how somebody goes out and stomps the little
Yeah.
Stadium.
I did it.
She did it on the day that I competed in the finals.
That is.
So everyone there saw it and was like, all right, we know, we saw that moment. And then when I went out there
that's
and
even
like
more pressure. You'd be like, damn, y'all gonna let her do it?
Yeah.
I don't want any attention until after.
No.
I don't want any attention until after.
It was honestly great. And they announced my name, and like there was such a response in the crowd of like an understanding of what's going on at the Paralympics, which is cool. You know what I mean? I felt really, really excited about that. And then during the race, like, I don't know, I felt like a lot of people in that stadium were kind of like rooting for us. And it was like just so fun. I felt like I was celebrating with 80,000 people.